guys, so today I am 21 weeks pregnant. This week the baby was the size of a carrot, which seems a little bit smaller than the banana that it was last week, but by measurements it is about 25 to 27 centimeters from head to toe now, so that seems huge. So this week we found out the gender of our baby, and I have to tell you that I was super surprised, really shocked. As soon as the ultrasound tech told us, I said, really? Like in a really shocked tone, and he was like, yeah, and like pointed it out how obvious it was to us. But yeah, so the sex of our baby is a girl. I really thought it was going to be a boy, but it's a little baby girl. So we're so excited. She was so healthy and everything looked so perfect on the ultrasound, so we're really pleased. And we actually have a baby girl's name picked out already. We have done so for a few weeks already, so that was really lucky. We didn't really have a clue what we were going to name baby if it was a boy, so yeah, we already get to call her by her name, which is really fun. I also had my midwife appointment the day after the ultrasound, so I walked into the room and she said, "Gosh, you're tiny," and I was like, "Oh, am I really?" And when I was going to leave, she said, "Alright, next time I see you, which is at 28 weeks pregnant, I expect you to be more rotund." And I was like, okay, I'll try my best, I guess. I was like, I don't know how I'm meant to do that, but I think it's just because I'm really tall and I'm slim to start off with, that it just doesn't show as much as a short person. So yeah, I still think I have quite a big baby bump though. The midwife told me to keep doing my pelvic floor exercises, which I just forget to do all the time, and yeah, so I need to remember to do those. I need to associate them with like eating breakfast and brushing my teeth, and like do them quite a few times throughout the day. And she also referred me onto a physio for my tailbone pain. So she said that it would probably take a couple of weeks before they even get back to me because they're so busy, which is fine. You know, it's not like it's the most amount of pain ever. It's not the biggest issue, but it does hurt when I walk around quite a lot, so yeah, it would be nice to kind of be given some exercises or something I can do to help relieve the pain a little bit. This week we also bought a few more items for the baby. Before we had the ultrasound, we went and bought the nappy bag and a few other little things I'll show you later on in the end of the vlog. And then yesterday I went to Big W and they had a huge sale on clothing, so I bought a couple of items of clothes, and it was really hard to find clothes that weren't all bright pink and horribly frilly and yeah, really girly and plasticky, but I managed to find a few items and they are pink, but yeah, that's okay because they've got special meaning to us, so that's fine. Movement this week has been getting more and more intense, which is really awesome. Still not really a pattern to it, it's still quite random. She does seem to kick a lot after I eat, so that's, I guess, kind of a pattern, but yeah, she does kick a lot when I'm trying to go to sleep at night time. She moves around quite a lot, and she did the biggest kick just after I had my ultrasound. I was sitting on the couch and actually saw my tummy move from the outside for the very first time, so that was really exciting. It was just the biggest kick ever. And last night when we were in bed, Louis had his hand just on my belly and she was going like crazy in there, moving around and elbowing me and kicking me, and he thinks that he felt her move as well. He thinks he felt a kick, and I think that he did because she was kicking in this one particular spot like crazy. So he wasn't 100% sure, but I think he did feel her, which is really gorgeous. So symptoms this week, just my tailbone again as usual, and I've also been quite headachy this week. I'm not sure if I've just been sleeping in a poor position or if I'm not drinking enough water. I mean, I think I'm drinking quite a lot of water, but it has been pretty hot again, so I don't know what it's from. I did have to take some Panadol, which was a bit annoying. I don't like having to take anything, especially during the pregnancy, but it did really help a lot. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but what can you do? Cravings this week. I haven't had any full-on cravings. I'm not craving the chocolate chip cookies and cold milk as much anymore. I think that craving might be finished with, which Louis is a bit sad about. He asked me to make a batch of cookies again, even though I didn't really want them, so he just really enjoys eating them. But I have been really into cold grapes this week. They're just so sweet, just seedless green grapes. They're just so cold and refreshing and watery and yeah, super yummy, and I want to eat some right now. Current weight. So my weight this week is exactly the same as last week, 71.5. I thought I would be putting on maybe half a kilo per week, but yeah, I'll take not putting on any weight for 1 week, that's fine. So sleep. Sleep has been okay, but it has been tricky to get comfortable, as I said last week. I can't sleep on my back at all, or even really lie down on my back for too long. It just gets really uncomfortable and kind of hurty, and baby just goes crazy. She just doesn't like it at all. So I have to sleep on my sides, and still it's not the comfiest. I just get a bit sick of sleeping on my sides after a while, so I think I am waking up quite often just because I'm not that comfortable. So sleep isn't that great at the moment. Energy levels this week have kind of been not the best. I do need to just rest quite a lot at the moment, which is a bit annoying because I want to get stuff done, but I'm just listening to my body and just making sure that I sit on the couch a lot and try to go to bed early, and yeah, just try to rest as much as I can. Stretch marks. No stretch marks yet. Doesn't look like there's any sign of them at all at the moment, which is really good. But my tummy does feel very tight after I eat a big meal. Like, it feels like my skin is stretching really hard because my tummy is just so big. But yeah, I can't see any lines or anything at the moment, no red marks, so that's good. Belly button in or out. It's still in at the moment, but it is getting a little bit more shallow, so it's not as deep as it was initially, but it's definitely still an innie. Products I am using this week. Just using my coconut oil, but still not every single day because it is really hot and I don't want to be all sticky. So yeah, maybe once or twice a week I'm using my coconut oil on my tummy. And I've also been using my pregnancy wedge pillow on my tummy at night time when I'm sleeping. So I think it's called a Tetra pillow wedge or something, and I just wedge it in underneath my preggo belly when I go to sleep. And I don't know if it's really the best thing ever, but I don't want to have a huge pregnancy pillow as well because it is too hot at the moment. It's summer, so I don't want anything extra kind of around me, so it'll have to do, I guess. Baby buys. We bought quite a few items this week. I'll start off with my pregnancy buys first, and then I'll go to the baby things that we got. So I got some of these slippers. So they're like really super duper soft slippers, and they've got the little grippy bit underneath, and these are just going to be for the hospital. So I'll probably wear them in around the house here a little bit as well, but I think they should be super lovely for walking around the hospital ward. And I think they were maybe $6 at Big W, so not too much. I also got some more maternity tights. This is a different brand, I haven't tried them yet, but I definitely don't fit into my old tights anymore and I need to wear them for work. So I've got one pair that is amber and they're really nice, but they're also pretty expensive, so I just got another pair of these at Big W. I think they were maybe 12 or 13, so still not the cheapest but not too expensive, and they're 70 denier. I got a pack of big undies for the hospital as well, so it's not very exciting but apparently very essential for after you've had a baby. You don't want to be wearing any tight undies or ruin the ones that you have. So yes, they're pretty exciting. After so many weeks of complaining that I don't have a bra that fits me nicely or that's not comfortable for the entire day, I finally went to Big W. That's why I went there in the first place, was to get a new maternity bra. So I tried on quite a few and different sizes. I had to get quite a few different sizes in the same type of bra just because I didn't know what size I was at all, but I ended up with a really lovely Bonds bra, which is like this, and it's a maternity one, so it's got the little clippy bits. Oh, how do you do it? I don't even know. Like that, so it clips down for breastfeeding. So I don't know if I'll still be the same size when I'm breastfeeding. I'll probably be a little bit bigger, but yeah, it's just the comfiest bra. It's got this big elastic band at the bottom and it's got a really huge claspy bit at the back, so if you grow any wider, if my rib cage starts to expand, it'll still fit me. Yeah, so that's super comfy. It's a Bumps Easy Fit top, so contour bra, so that's really exciting. I'm very excited about that. So onto baby buys. Louie and I went to Toys R Us, into the Babies R Us section, and just had a little look around. We were looking for our nappy bag that we saw on sale on the website, so we were hoping that it was still on sale in store, and it was. I'll show you that in a moment, but we also got some Closer to Nature soothers. So we got this little pack, and they're for newborns, so 0 to 3 months, and we're not sure if we'll use them. We probably will try not to use them, to be honest, but I thought, you know, it's better to have them than to have to run to a shop and then run back and then try to sterilize them, and you know, when you're at your wit's end. So I thought I'll just get those and have them ready to go just in case we want to use them. We also got a few Dream Baby safety things. So we got this for the oven, so I can lock it when the oven is on. We got some safety catches for the drawers, because we've got all drawers in our new kitchen, and the obvious outlet plugs. So this is the nappy bag that we ended up getting. I'm not sure if you can even see the whole thing. Hopefully you can, but it's a skip hop one, and it was reduced from $100 to $55, which was amazing. So it's really lovely and unisex. Louis carried it after we bought it around the shopping centre, and it was, you know, looked pretty normal. It didn't look like he was wearing a pink handbag, so it's really nice. We also got a nappy table change cover, and this is super soft velour with little bubbles on it. So that's super lovely and soft. I really like that. And online I got this for $10 with free delivery, so I was pretty pleased with myself. This little onesie, and it's got little tigers on it, and I just think that's the cutest thing. It's a Bardo Junior and size 6 to 9 months, and it's got little ridgy non-slip feet on it as well, and it's just the cutest little thing ever. And then at Big W, when I was getting my maternity things, I happened to see that there was a huge rack of baby clothes that were on sale, and most of them were 50% off or 60% off. So I had to grab a few things because they were just too cute. So I got this babushka onesie. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? I love babushka things. I've got quite a few little babushka things. It's got the little bits that go over the hands. You probably don't need it at this month. It says to fit 3 months, so they probably don't need that bit anymore. Anyway, and little feet. I love little feet onesies. Also got some standard bonds. Little newborn leggings, and they are so tiny. I mean, they're size 000, so they're not the smallest that you can get, but they just look so small. I thought I'd get 000, not 40, because we might be using cloth nappies when baby is this size, so we might need like a little bit more room for the nappy. I'm not sure. And then it's got the little cuffs that go over the feet if we want to. So it's very cute. I was trying not to get too many pink things as well for baby, so that we're not inundated with bright pinks all throughout the nursery, all her clothing. And then I got this little cupcake onesie, which is for when she's a little bit older. So this is to fit 12 months, size 0. I just thought that was so adorable, and I'm known for my cupcakes around here. I make a lot of cupcakes for events and things, so yeah, I have to get a few cupcake things, I reckon. And then I got this really sweet little white, like a broderie anglaise dress, and I just thought that was so cute. This one is size 0 as well, so it's quite large, but I didn't want to get everything in newborn or 0 to 3 months, so yeah, they're all the baby buys for this week. Emotionally this week, we were just so excited to find out the gender. I just couldn't wait, and now I've really, now I know who's in my tummy. I know who's going to be with us in a couple of months. We already have her name, so we're using her name to talk about her all the time and to talk to her. So it's just really sweet that we know who's in there. It's just so exciting. Our family and friends are really excited. Yeah, so it's just been an amazing week. So I'm looking forward to going to Big W again this afternoon. Their big baby sale started today, so we're going to go and have a look at a cot that's there. So a friend who has 2 babies recommended for us to go there. She used it as a kind of a cot to go next to her bed when the babies were really small, and then they've been transitioned into their nursery. And then she has a toddler, so now one's a toddler bed and one's still a cot. But they look really nice, so hopefully they're not too plasticky looking. I think we really like the wooden ones at IKEA because they do just look like wood that's painted. It's not too glossy or shiny, but we'll have a look at them and see what they look like and if they look comfortable. So yeah, that'll be exciting if we do get her cot. That'll be one thing that we can tick off the list, and we'll just have a look at what else they have there as well. We might end up getting a few other little items as well, so that should be very fun. I just wanted to say a huge congratulations to my friend Bridget from the channel Bridget and Bump. She had her little baby boy yesterday, and I'm so excited for her. I can't believe that she's got her little baby boy in her arms already. Just so thrilled and so happy for her. So go and check out her channel if you haven't already. She did beautiful pregnancy vlogs. She's hilarious and yeah, very informative and wonderful vlogs. So I'll link link that below, so go and check her out. But huge congratulations, and so excited that you've got your little baby boy Jacob. He's so adorable. So that's it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and here is my baby bump shot. Okay guys, so this is my 21-week baby bump shot. So from the front with my top on, and from the side. So it's getting lovely and round. Pretty cute at the moment. And with my dress up from the front. And I can't see my feet anymore, which is pretty funny. It's getting so big. It just looks so big when I'm looking down on it. It's so funny. From the side. And she's still kicking away very low at the moment, down on my left hand side quite a lot. That's where Louie felt her kick as well. So it's getting lovely and big. So that's it for week 21, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this long vlog, and stay tuned for next week for week 22. Okay, bye guys.